What is up, everybody? It's Kim-san, and we are coming to you live from Nong Khiaw, Laos. This place is absolutely incredible, and I'm so stoked to be sharing it with you. We're talking about a hidden gem in northern Laos, and when I say hidden, I mean it. This place is off the beaten path. Nestled on the banks of the Nam U River, Nong Khiaw is like stepping back in time. This town is all about that laid-back life, surrounded by towering limestone cliffs and lush green jungle. We're talking stunning viewpoints, ancient caves, epic waterfalls, and the most serene river you've ever seen. The people here are some of the friendliest I've ever met. Get ready to experience a whole new level of hospitality and authentic Lao culture. Alright guys, first up on our Nong Khiaw adventure, we're hiking up to the famous Nong Khiaw Viewpoint. And let me tell you, this is not your average hike. We're talking about a steep climb, people. But trust me, the view from the top is going to make every drop of sweat worth it. The trail is a mix of dirt paths, rocky steps, and a few bamboo bridges thrown in for good measure. You definitely want to wear proper shoes for this one. But as we climb higher, the trees start to open up and we're getting glimpses of the incredible landscape that surrounds Nong Khiaw. And then boom, we reach the top, and it's like the whole world just explodes with beauty. Panoramic views of the Nam U River winding through the towering limestone cliffs, lush green valleys, and the quaint little town of Nong Khiaw nestled right in the middle of it all. This is why we travel. The feeling of being on top of the world, surrounded by such incredible natural beauty, it's just indescribable. Get ready to journey back in time with me as we explore the historical Pha Tok Cave, a place that holds secrets from Laos's past. To reach Pha Tok Cave, we hopped on a small wooden boat and cruised up the Nam U River. The scenery along the way was absolutely breathtaking. Limestone cliffs rising up from the water's edge, traditional Lao villages dotting the riverbanks, and dense jungle flanking both sides. Back in the 1960s, during the Secret War, this cave provided refuge for villagers seeking shelter from the bombings. As we ventured deeper into the cave, we were greeted by an eerie silence, broken only by the sound of our own footsteps and the gentle dripping of water. Inside, we found remnants of the past old cooking utensils, sleeping areas carved into the cave walls, and even a makeshift schoolroom. It was incredible to think that people actually lived here, surviving under such difficult circumstances. There's something truly magical about being on the water, and the Nam U River in Nong Khiaw is no exception. This river is the lifeblood of this region, and there's no better way to experience its beauty than by taking a leisurely boat trip. We hired a local boatman and his longtail boat for a few hours and just let the current carry us downstream. As we drifted along the river, we passed by local fishermen casting their nets, children swimming and playing in the shallows, and women washing clothes on the riverbanks. The scenery along the river is simply breathtaking. Towering limestone cliffs, blanketed in lush green vegetation, rise up from the water's edge, creating a truly awe-inspiring backdrop. We got to meet some of the locals, try some delicious Lao snacks, and even learn a few phrases in Lao. Hold on to your hats, guys, because we're about to dive headfirst into the heart and soul of Nong Khiaw, the bustling local market. This is where the real magic happens, where you can experience the true essence of Lao culture. We're talking about a sensory overload. The sights, sounds, and smells all hit you at once. Imagine colorful piles of fresh produce, exotic spices filling the air with their aromas, and the friendly chatter of locals bargaining for the best prices. Walking through the narrow aisles, we were greeted with smiles and friendly hellos from the vendors. They were eager to share their culture with us, offering samples of their wares and explaining the different ingredients and cooking methods. We saw everything from fresh fish caught that morning in the Nam U River to exotic fruits we'd never even seen before. The market is a feast for the eyes and the stomach. I couldn't resist picking up some fresh mangoes, sticky rice, and a bag of spicy Lao sausage. The vendors are so warm and welcoming, and they're always happy to chat, even if you don't speak the same language. Next up on our Nong Khiaw adventure, we're about to embark on an epic journey to the legendary 100 Waterfalls. Get ready to get your adrenaline pumping and your shoes wet because this is not for the faint of heart. We're talking about a full-on jungle adventure, trekking through dense rainforests, scrambling over rocks, and wading through, you guessed it, waterfalls. The trail is a mix of muddy paths, slippery rocks, and refreshing waterfalls that we had to actually hike through. Every time we thought we'd seen the most impressive waterfall, we'd turn a corner and be greeted by another one, even bigger and more beautiful than the last. The best part? We had the entire place practically to ourselves. It felt like we were exploring some hidden jungle paradise, far from the crowds and the noise of civilization. Hidden deep within the limestone cliffs just outside of Nong Khiaw lie the Pha Tok Caves, a place of profound tranquility and historical significance. To reach the caves, we hiked through rice paddies and lush jungle, the air thick with the scent of frangipani and the sound of birdsong. As we approached the caves, we could feel the energy shift. The air grew cooler and a sense of peace and serenity washed over us. The entrance to the caves is guarded by a towering golden Buddha statue, its serene smile beckoning us inside. We wandered through the dimly lit chambers, marveling at the intricate carvings and statues that adorned the walls. The silence inside the caves was deafening, broken only by the occasional flutter of a bat's wings or the soft whisper of our voices. One of the things I love most about traveling is having the opportunity to connect with local communities and experience their way of life. We decided to venture out of the main town and visit some of the surrounding villages, where life continues much as it has for centuries. Traditional wooden houses built on stilts, children playing in the dirt roads, and families working together in the rice paddies. The sense of community here is palpable. We were welcomed into homes with open arms and offered cups of steaming hot Lao tea and plates of fresh fruit. Despite the language barrier, communication was easy through smiles, gestures, and a shared love of laughter. It was an afternoon filled with genuine human connection and a reminder that sometimes the simplest things in life are the most beautiful. The Namu River is the lifeblood of Nong Khiaw, and its banks offer a tranquil escape from the hustle and bustle of daily life. We spent countless hours exploring the riverside, soaking up the serene atmosphere, and marveling at the natural beauty that surrounded us. Imagine this: you're strolling along the riverbank, the soft sand beneath your feet, the gentle sound of the water lapping against the shore, and the air filled with the scent of frangipani and jungle flowers. We rented bicycles and explored the network of trails that crisscrossed the riverbanks, cycling through bamboo groves, past small villages, and over rickety wooden bridges. We stopped for a picnic lunch on a secluded sandbank, the only sounds the chirping of birds and the gentle breeze rustling through the trees. As the sun began to set, we watched in awe as the sky transformed into a canvas of vibrant colors, casting a warm glow over the river and the surrounding landscape. If you're looking for the ultimate escape from reality, look no further than a riverside bungalow in Nong Khiaw. We're talking about waking up to the sound of birdsong, stepping out onto your private balcony overlooking the river, and feeling the gentle breeze on your face. Our bungalow was simple but charming, built from bamboo and wood, with a thatched roof and a hammock strung up on the balcony. We spent our days reading books on our balcony, taking refreshing dips in the river, and just soaking up the peaceful atmosphere. One of the highlights of staying in a riverside bungalow was having our morning coffee on our balcony, watching the mist rise off the river and the sun slowly peek over the limestone cliffs. If you're looking for a place to escape the hustle and bustle of life, to reconnect with nature, and to simply relax and recharge, I can't recommend a riverside bungalow in Nong Khiaw enough. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds, because Lao cuisine is a flavor explosion waiting to be discovered. From fresh herbs and spices to fiery chilies and fermented fish sauce, Lao food is all about balancing spicy, sour, salty, and sweet flavors to create a truly unique culinary experience. One of the must-try dishes in Nong Khiaw is lap, a traditional Lao minced meat salad that's bursting with flavor. Another favorite is khao soi, a creamy coconut curry noodle soup that's both comforting and flavorful. And of course, no trip to Laos would be complete without trying sticky rice, the staple food of the country. So there you have it, guys, my top 10 must-visit spots in Nong Khiaw. This place has stolen a piece of my heart, and I know you're going to fall in love with it too. From its stunning natural beauty and thrilling adventures to its rich culture and warm hospitality, Nong Khiaw is a destination that will stay with you long after you've left. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures. Until next time, keep exploring.